2 years ago, I replaced the wooden fence in the backyard, but I didn't get rid of the old wood. I just thought I'd do something with it. Got some nice characteristics to it. You can see it's got some termite spots on it. It's got old peeling paint on it. I always thought I'd do something with it, and I never knew what. I finally decided this year what to do with it. I'm going to make a planter out of it. I already made one planter. I used the front door for the sides. I had an old front door I replaced on the house here. It was sitting in the garage and I was wondering what I was going to do with it. Finally decided I'd cut it in half, put it on either end. I had some metal roofing, corrugated metal roofing I used for the sides, and built a frame for it and makes a nice planter. I didn't have enough 2x4s from the remnants of the fence to build the whole frame for this thing. It's 8 feet long and 3 feet wide. So I went out and bought some pressure treated lumber, built a frame 2 feet high, 8 feet long, and 3 feet wide. Put some 2x4s in the corners, like that. Put some screws in there. And now we'll cut the fence pieces. We'll line the outside and they'll look something like this. They look pretty nice. I think they look pretty nice with the paint coming off them and all weathered and everything. Should be nice. It won't match the other planter. It'll be a complement to the other planter because it'll be different. And we'll have them right side by side. This thing's 8 feet long, so I think I'm going to put a support in the middle so it doesn't bow out. I just put a cross member in, top and bottom, in the middle, 4 feet in, there, and 4 feet in there. Should make it more stable once it's filled with dirt. The side pieces will be attached on the inside. I'll put a couple screws on the top, a couple screws on the bottom, go all the way across, on the sides, on each side, and the end, on the ends. I cut a stack of 24-inch boards. Got some nice pieces that I'll attach to the sides here. We started doing that. Looks pretty good. Had to notch out one of the boards for my cross member, both top and bottom. Slows me up a little bit, but not too bad. Had to notch out the boards there from to get around my cross members, but it wasn't too hard on this side. This side was a little harder because I had to do it in one board to notch up there, but it still wasn't too bad. Okay, this is what it looks like all put together. Got a lot of interesting stuff on the side, a lot of character, with the paint coming off, and you got some spots there, termite spots. On the inside I don't have any wood or any dirt in it yet. What I'll do is fill the bottom half of it probably with wood chips we got from a tree, a couple of trees we cut down out front, and then put dirt on top of that. Once we figure out where in the yard it goes in relationship to the other one. First, for that I have to have my wife to tell me, because I'm not checked out for that sort of thing. But this is what it looks like. Had to trim some ends here to get them in place, but nothing too dramatic. A couple screws in each one of them. Turned out nice. I'm trying to decide if I want to put plastic on the inside of it or not to protect the wood from the moisture that's going to be in there. Haven't decided yet. This is all cedar or redwood because it was from a fence. So it should be okay, but I could still do that. I have this big pile of wood chips that are the leftover parts from 2 pine trees we chopped down. So I thought I'd use them in the bottom of the new planter and then put dirt on top of it. See how that works out. So here's the new planter, half full of wood chips from the pine trees. We'll put, I don't know, 10 inches of dirt on top of that, 12 inches of dirt, something like that. Potting soil. And I'm not sure what I'm going to plant in there because it's already September, but we'll see what we get. And if nothing else, I can plant something there in the spring. This is the potting soil I've been using for the microgreens. This is the leftover stuff. Once I figured out I can only use it once for microgreens, I've been saving it. Maybe I can use that in the planter.